And we had another little interruption there, and I want to talk about a sense of professionalism for people, what that looks like and what it means to me personally. I would much rather be sitting in a natural setting amongst friends and family members than I would in a real designated area with all this high dollar equipment, basically with somebody telling me what to say, because we see a whole lot of that and everybody knows it. And I think that's important for us to touch on, because it's just, we're seeing so much of this. What is a sense of professionalism when it comes to relating your own personal testimony and the evidence that you present in a secret project? I've often made a joke, the first person that asked me to go on television is getting popped, because God bless, it's a scary deal. I see people become so targeted. But, I wanted to talk about the implementation of the mind control system that utilizes human creative function into our clothing real quickly. Very important. We've presented this information before. You don't see a lot of other people doing this, but you do see a resonant frequency harvesting system incorporated into our clothing that situates the tags, for one example of this, on key neural interface points on the human body, generally at the top of the neck and the base of the spine. The human spinal system is a profound creative instrument, and the fact that these beings will attach in that area and they use the waveform as a method of travel is very consistent with what we've seen in all this information being presented and being put together. This is kind of an underlying aspect of it. It's how they initially begin to come in through the ARPANET, is essentially how these beings begin to first come in. We've nailed it down that, hey, guess what? It rewrites history that the ARPANET was online no later than 1960, 3 years before Kennedy was even killed. Very important to note that when we begin to look back at history, because this system is artificial in nature, and if we're going to continue to move forward together as a collective, we're going to have to understand how to stand on top of this technology, not let it run us, and we run it. The system works for us. It's not the other way around. And so, very important. I will, in the future, be putting some more of this information out, and we have put it out. But what would you say about that, Candy? Anything else that you want to add? Anything?
I just think it's important for people to understand that their thoughts, their personal frequency and vibration literally has an effect on the environment. I can't stress enough that thoughts are things. When you think something, it doesn't miraculously go out of your brain and just disappear into thin air. It has a complete effect on the environment, on other people around you, on animals, on nature, on everything that's included in our world. So please be conscious of your thoughts. Please think positive. Please live in a state of love and kindness and gratitude and humility and grace, and put on your full armor of God. That's the best advice I can give to anybody. And thank you all very much.